do look old right there.
Welcome back to another great episode of Two Cigars and a Blunt. Of course, you know I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
Super villain, conspiracy brother, your mama's favorite, your grandmama's favorite, the universe's favorite. God damn it!
Yes, and
Carmelo Anthony's twin midget brother.
And that's how we get down.
I feel that.
This is your first time ever checking us out. This is how we always start our podcast off. We always got to ask the brothers, how was your day? Pharaoh King, how was your day, my brother?
Man, listen, it's Friday. I got paid all my checks. The only problem is I can't enjoy it because of this Ramadan thing. But I got 3 more weeks. I'm gonna get on it. Like 20 more days actually. So
yeah. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Man, Tim Dog, how was your day, my brother?
Man, I don't know if y'all remember, but I was telling you I may have to get a battery for my car soon. So sure enough, this motherfucker wouldn't start yesterday. I'm like, God dang. So call the insurance company. I'm like, hey, look, I need a jump. So they bring this guy out and get a jump because my neighbors were gone. I couldn't get nobody to give me a jump. So they came out, the guy hooked me up, and he was telling me what kind of battery they have. I was like, I don't know, it's just batteries in the trunk. Did you know that there's a battery called the AMG, and that motherfucker has to be programmed in order for you to use it properly in your vehicle?
Yeah, the Volkswagen like that. Remember, I told you guys that.
Yeah, BMW, Jaguar, any type of car, it got to be programmed to your car. If not, you can put it in. It's not going to take you too far. It's going to die.
It damage the battery and warrant the warranty.
Yeah,
that happened with me in the Volkswagen, man. I was like, I was supposed to have 5 years. I got like a year and a half out of it.
Yeah, you got to program. It's not the way it used to be. You just go buy a battery, throw that bitch in. Now you got to get the shit programmed to the car. So yeah, they get you with something else. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, most places they'll sell you the battery, but they can't put the shit in the program. So I'm like,
they can't program. You got to take to the dealership.
Exactly what happened to me, man.
No, it's not a dealership. You can also go to places like AutoZone or some places they do it, but I don't know if they do. If I purchase a battery that's cheaper and go in there and ask them to do it, so that's what I'm about to do.
What I just say, you probably have to go to the dealership. That's
no. Some of these places do it, but I'm just trying to get me a cheaper battery.
The man on the street said. No, like man on the street said, you're gonna get a cheap one, but it's gonna cost you that much to get it programmed. So you might as well just get the dealership. They can program it.
Yeah, you know,
because it costs the same. It's gonna cost the same regardless.
Yeah, it's gonna cost the same regardless.
Man, that money.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like you get a damn Toyota, you ain't got to worry about it then.
Yeah, get a Ford, fix and repair daily. That's what they call it.
This is because y'all know I'm on the road and this is important. So
that's what I'm saying. So it's best to take to the dealership. But hey, you gotta listen to us.
No, brothers, trust me. I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be like Pharaoh.
I'm just saying, go all this on, and they're gonna say we can't program it, then we make an appointment to the dealership to get it. We should have went it first. Right. But baby, man, conspiracy brother, how was your day, my man?
Man, my day was pretty damn wonderful, man. I want to apologize about running out on y'all last week, man. I had a migraine like all fucking day, and that shit finally caught up with me, and I had to go do some things.
You got on that big ass head.
For the bubble guts.
Yeah, the motherfucker got the. You say he got him Anthony Carmelo Anthony braids.
I don't know what that is, but I have a migraine too.
Anthony's little midget brother.
It is.
Last week when I had the braids, they was already loose. These are freshly done. Just got them done Wednesday. Thank you, sir.
I guess you're gonna run out today too.
I'm good now, shit. I know it caused my problem. I had some gluten. I had a beer. My neighbor had brought me some beer because I had did something for him, and he wanted to drink one. I drank that shit, and that shit turned my stomach.
Oh, okay.
You been eating gluten all your damn life growing up. Now all of a sudden you're an adult. Oh, it fucks with my stomach.
That's how it is.
I ain't really eaten gluten in like 2 years, man. Damn near 3 years. Keep up, man.
Yeah, you do. You just don't know it.
Tim Dog.
No, I do the grocery shopping in here.
The man on the street and myself, we can attest to. We've been doing shit a long time until the gout hit us. Now we got to change up the diet.
You got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do.
That's why I don't go out and eat at any old restaurant. And when I do go, I don't just get any old food. And I cook. Y'all know me. I'll cook.
Yeah, you got to blend all your shit up. Mashed potato.
That motherfucker stupid, man.
And we say, stupid, what do? He got a pantry full of baby food.
Yeah.
Looking like a nursery.
As for me, fellas, man, my day went well like Pharaoh today. Friday's payday. Glad it's Friday. Glad that we're here. Glad that we're above ground. And whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But we got to introduce the show, fellas, man. I know I didn't get a chance to send y'all the topics, but y'all can catch on. Y'all smart fellas. Y'all know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. This is a beef. I'm calling this all beef Friday. I'm talking about there was beef everywhere you look. Even during the goddamn it State of the Union address. Oh man, your boy Trump has some shit that he wanted to say, and he said it.
Inflation is plummeting. Incomes are rising fast. The roaring economy is roaring like never before. Gasoline, which reached a peak of over $6 a gallon in some states under my predecessor, it was quite honestly a disaster, is now below $2.30 a gallon in most states, and in some places, $1.99 a gallon. And when I visited the great state of Iowa just a few weeks ago, I even saw $1.85 a gallon for gasoline. In 12 months, I secured commitments for more than $18 trillion pouring in from all over the globe. The price of eggs is down 60%. Madam Secretary, thank you. The cost of chicken, butter, fruit, hotels, automobiles, rent is lower today than when I took office by a lot. And even beef, which was very high, is starting to come down significantly. Just hold on a little while. We're getting it down. And soon you will see numbers that few people would think were possible to achieve just a short time ago.
Oh, my God, man. I was cracking the fuck up when I was listening to him. And then switch an hour later, he's still on. I'm like, damn.
So Tim Dawes, since you gonna cut me off before I get my question out, motherfucker, so excited to see the boy
again.
Again. Nah, you good, man. So what are your thoughts on the State of the Union address, especially what Donald Trump just said about prices and everything like that?
It wasn't the State of a Union; it was a state of illusion. That's what that was. State of delusion. How about that?
Go ahead, Tim Dawes.
I don't know what world he living in. In Iowa, ain't nowhere in the country other than Texas and I think South Carolina where have the cheapest gas. And the gas is the same price today as it was a year ago. If anything, gas just went up a little bit higher. Just last month, the crude oil price went up more than it has been in a year.
Yeah, so they say that the average price of gas, except in certain states, is about $2.99, between $2.65 and $2.99. That's the average price. $3.
So,
$3. $3.
The same as it was last year and the year before that.
That's
so
right.
Once again, I mean, he was just throwing numbers up in the air. 60%. Oh yeah, there you go.
Right. Like he just Googled some shit and started talking.
He ain't Google shit. And for a president to sit there and talk about other presidents and people when he hates when people talk about him, I mean, it's just crazy because once he gets out, he know the floodgates are coming and everybody's coming for him. So you can sit there and lie all you want, but come November, people going to tell you what's going on, as Marvin Gaye would say.
Yeah, and Pharaoh, man, that I like what Tim Dog just said, man. It seems as though that this guy just can't tell the truth, and the people could actually see what's going on in America. Some people thought that his State of the Union address was one of the best that they ever heard, and of course, the majority of the people know that it was a bunch of bullshit. So, what are your thoughts on what Donald Trump said in the State of the Union address?
It was 107 minutes or 108 minutes of fucking lying. That's all that shit was. And regardless of what I know Supervillain's going to say about him rage baiting and all this other stuff, that's fine. Right? That's fine. Rage bait all you want, whatever, lie all you want. But we know, and everybody knows, that the man, he wakes up lying. He goes to sleep lying. He sleeps lying. He dreams lying. And pretty soon, he's just going to be lying. He's just a lie. He's going to come out and he ain't going to have to say shit. We already know he's lying. So, and then he took some inserts from Obama's speech in his State of the Union. I've read some quotes that he did there. On top of, he just remember I was telling you how he builds that he doesn't build a building, but he slaps his name on it.
Yeah.
He did that with that investment, the retirement fund thing that he was talking about that happened in 2022 under Biden that took effect in 2024. Now he's trying to take credit for something that's happened 2 years prior to him talking about it tonight. Or last night. Or the night before that, whatever. So at the end of the day, he hasn't done any legislation to benefit the United States. And all the refund money that he's saying that he's supposed to be giving out to us as a United States citizens are going back to the companies that raise the prices to cover the cost of the tariffs that he put in action.
Yeah,
the man is a fucking joke, and he has no interest in United States citizens.
Yeah, because conspiracy brother, I'm still waiting for my $5,000 Doge check, my $2,000 check that I'm supposed to get. What else we supposed to get, man? I know we're supposed to be getting a bunch of
Pete Hegseth said that you and I, man on the street, was supposed to get bonuses for our hard work from our last
I know.
December 15th. Where's that money?
Yeah, where's my money? So, conspiracy brother, I know you don't follow up politics just as much as the rest of us on the panel. But what do you thought about your boy, number 47, and his State of the Union address?
Well, you're right. I didn't even know he had did that shit till just now.
He did it. Oh, when was it?
But I do want to agree with something Pharaoh said about Trump. But what he do, he got it honestly. He take a building and slap his name on it, just like they did in this country to start with. All the buildings, they just took them and they founded these buildings and all these other things. But y'all know this guy is a liar.
Yeah.
He lived in his own reality. He got his own reality that we do not even have no idea that it exists, because he tells us about it all the time.
Yeah.
Guy living in his own world, man. I don't give a fuck what the numbers say. He got his own numbers that he's gonna say, regardless of what anything else say.
Yeah.
So I find him quite hilarious.
And he's very hilarious, because when he say that 18 train that he brought in, and he actually, if you go to his website, Math Professor, it only says about 9 trillion. So
the other 9 is in his bank account, man.
Yeah.
This is what I brought in, but that was his finder's fee. He found his finder's fee, man.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
But Trump told you, he said he ain't no joke. He let the mic smoke. Slam on the ground. Make sure it's broke.
But I guess what I'm saying, Matt Professor, is that you can go into the site that he's in control of, and it tells a different number, but then you get up there and say the lies that you said. So what were your thoughts on the State of the Union address by old number 47?
It was the stupidest shit that he's ever talked about. I mean, unless you sit there and listen to his rallies, because that's all he had was a campaign rally. He didn't give no information. He just wanted to big up himself and try to put himself in everybody else's wins, because he hasn't won, which is why he brought in the men's Olympic hockey team. Whoop-de-damn do. he brought in a bunch of veterans who he was awarding medals to get people to clap for him, because otherwise he knows damn well nobody cared what was going on. And the fact that he just put on a show of it all, like with the Medal of Honor recipients and the Purple Heart recipients, open the doors and let them walk down. Dude, this is not Showtime at the Apollo. This is not the goddamn Grammys or any other award show. Why are you doing all of this? Again, like I said, he's doing it because he's a horrible showman, and two, he just wanted the attention of it all. That's why he had to put in that line about the Democrats are crazy because they don't want to stand up and clap for nobody. Nigga, they don't have to stand up and clap for you, because Republicans damn sure didn't do it for Biden nor Obama, even on shit that worked for everybody. So like I said, this dude, he's like I said, and I've said it before, he's just one of these people didn't get enough attention from mommy and daddy. So now he has to get it from every damn body else.
Yeah, and that's why I say this is why I call this week's episodes on Two Cigars and a Blunt. It's about beef. Trump even brought up beef, but he had a lot of beef for the goddamn Democrats, just like you just said, man, Professor.
In my first year of the second term, should be my third term, but strange things happen. I am officially announcing the war on fraud to be led by our great Vice President J.D. Vance. And if we're able to find enough of that fraud, we will actually have a balanced budget overnight. It'll go very quickly. Isn't that a shame? You should be ashamed of yourself not standing up. You should be ashamed of yourself. That is why I'm also asking you to end deadly sanctuary cities. They want to cheat, they have cheated, and their policy is so bad that the only way they can get elected is to cheat. And we're going to stop it. We have to stop it, John. These people are crazy, I'm telling you. They're crazy. We're lucky we have a country. With people like this, Democrats are destroying our country, but we've stopped it just in the nick of time.
Spiritual brother, you hear your man. You see, that's beef. You heard how he was just pointing out the goddamn Democrats and saying what he has to say. So, man, I want to hear what are your thoughts on how he addresses the Democrats in attendance during his State of the Union address.
It reminds me of a TV show, man. That's all I see is a TV show. That guy is up there. That's what it looks like a reality TV show. That's what it is.
Yeah, it just you can't do that but laugh because it's funny. But this is supposed to be the guy that's in charge of the free world. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Pharaoh King. This is the guy that other countries supposed to look towards, and he's supposed to be the president for everybody, not just one sector. But for him to say what he said, that the people that represent half the nation that he's in charge of, is kind of despicable, if you ask me. Your thoughts on Pharaoh?
It ain't no kind of shit. It's fucking clown shows, goddamn circus. And for all them fucking crazy ass people pointing and laughing and joking and shit, that's what the world is doing to us. Well, not us, the United States. Because, like I said before, we all knew what was going to happen from his first 4 years. Then it's about should be his third term, third whatever. Man, I hope you. Oh no, I ain't gonna say that. I don't want to wish that on anybody. But what I will say is, for him to sit there and point out people, he did not say anything like Mad Professor say legislation-wise to get the economy on track. He just throws out fake numbers. There's no way something could be 6, 7, 800% when there's only 100% that you can go by. So. I don't understand. He used that more in math. He used that more in math. I don't know how these hundreds and hundreds of his speech alone, the way he delivers is fucking childish. I could shit a better president than what we have today.
Yeah, it's very childish, Mad Professor, because like you say, man, certain things, he try to say it in the way would get the Democrats to stand, basically say, if you believe in America, you should, you know what I'm saying? When he said that part, if you believe in America and the way that we're going, you should stand. No, everybody knows it's a ploy for you to try to make it seem as though that you say something so everybody could, that's my president. When you look at it and you saw the buffoonery that he put in effect. And just like they say, when you go to, if you put a clown in charge of something, you like going to a circus.
Expect the circus.
Exactly.
If you put clowns in charge, please expect the circus.
Exactly. And that's what we saw on Tuesday night. Your thoughts on how he was going after the Democrats?
Well, yeah, that's all he is. That's all he, from the moment he walked in, taking goddamn selfies, signing idiot legislators ties like they're fanboys. I mean, it was just from open
like he had a rock concert.
Yeah, it was just the dumbest shit I've ever seen. This man had it's hard to say it's hard to say it was classless, and because you know damn well he has no class at all. I mean, look at all the decor he thinks that looks good, putting gaudy ass gold leaf on everything and looking stupid in doing it. And like I said, he does these things because, again, it goes back to the psychology of him never getting affection from his parents, never being told he was a good boy. You can easily see this. Like I think I said it on you all's on the podcast before with you all. No, I said it to somebody at the store the other day when Felon 47 pedophile in chief came up, alleged pedophile in chief came up. The fact that he has to always use superlatives to describe everything about himself. Yeah. It shows a psychological issue with this guy. He, like I said, he's not been used to getting praise, and when he gets it, he needs it effusively. Everybody has to just throw, "Oh my God, you're the greatest, you're the best." That's why everything he says, effusive. I'm sorry. That's why everything that he says, it has to be the biggest this, the best that, the greatest this, when everyone knows clearly it isn't. And the fact that everything that he's ever touched turned to shit, I wonder why people, including the dummies that voted for him now, are surprised that the country is turning to shit. He's never built anything from the ground up. And the fact that this man, and one of the things that he said the other day that really pissed me off was, it pissed me off because I agree with him in saying it, but I don't agree with him in trying to do it, because I know he screwed it up some kind of way. When he said that there needs to be a law passed that lawmakers cannot use inside information to trade stocks. People are trying to do that shit for 15, 20 years now, and Republicans are, and not just Republicans, but Democrats and Republicans are the ones who are saying, no, we can't do it. And then this sorry bastard had the nerve to say, I bet Nancy Pelosi didn't stand and applaud that. Nigga, you done made $1.5 billion was inaugurated this last time.
No, man, Matt Professor. Yeah, 3.5 billion.
No, that's what his total. That's what his total is now. His family total for this time, but he alone has made 1.5 billion.
Yeah, by himself. And Tim Dog, like I said before, I understand that you're supposed to be the commander in chief, but they call Barack Obama the divider in chief.
Right.
But we saw a divider in chief on Tuesday night, especially how he went after Democrats. Your thoughts?
Man, first of all, what is the purpose of the State of the Union? It's to talk about accomplishments and things to look forward to.
Not so much accomplishments. You're talking about how what you've done has affected the union itself, and what you plan on doing.
Your accomplishments.
Well, it's not really about your accomplishment. It's not really about your accomplishments. It's about
advancement of the government,
the advancement of your your
agenda, and legislation,
platform,
agenda, and things like that. Yeah, true that. Like Matt Professor said earlier, it sounded more like a campaign speech more so than State of the Delusion, because that's exactly what it was.
And Tim, that is the State of the Union, the delusion.
Yeah, his delusion, because the same people that's sitting there agreeing with him and clapping are the same people that are talking about him behind his back and using him so that they can get their agendas for their states and their lobbyists going while they can't, because they know the well is about to go dry out. Every poll you ever think of. I just saw one today where they were saying that he dropped so far down in the polls that 18% of Republicans may get reelected come November. I mean, we all know how the polls are, but 82% of Democrats will get elected. That's huge, and he's not addressing that. He's always trying to lie to the people because that's what he's used to. And now the people are seeing that these lies aren't for real, but he can't help himself because that's how he is. Like Mad Professor said, he's one of those people who thinks that, well, I didn't get love from my family, so I'm gonna force people to love me. And he keeps saying retribution, retribution. If another president said retribution in their campaign or while they are sitting presidents, don't you think some people would have been saying something?
Yeah, they always say something. But I'm gonna come back to you, conspiracy brother, because you say that it's like a game show. If it was a game show, what would you call
it? This shit crazy. That's crazy shit.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is some crazy shit. I before we go to our next topic, I just want to bring up the fact that, Matt Professor, I know you wasn't on last week, and I want to get your thoughts on the legacy of Jesse Jackson, and also I want the panel to talk about how come the flag wasn't at half staff for Jesse Jackson, but for Charlie Kirk it was, and how come they didn't give him the dignity to even lie in state in Washington D.C. Matt Professor, your thoughts first, man.
As far as the legacy of Jesse Jackson, honestly, I think he I hate to do a sports analogy on this show, or a sports topic on this show, but he's a lot like LeBron James. He stuck around too long in the public eye and kind of tarnished his legacy, because after a while, much like Reverend Al, he just seems to be one of these reactionaries. Every time something bad in the Black community happens, you see his face there because everybody expects it. But and to me, honestly, that kind of diminishes what he stood for in the 70s and 80s, when he started the movement, the I am somebody thing that he started back in the day, and his push
Operation Push
agenda. Operation Push, yeah.
So Rainbow Coalition.
The Rainbow Coalition, which started from Push, yeah. Like I said, he kind of tarnished that toward the end of his life and in like the early 2000s and the 2010s. But you can't really just take away what the man did. I mean, hell, he was one of the first Black people, if not the first Black person to try to run for president. I mean, everybody knew he was never going to get the nomination. As far as civil rights go, I think again, I hate to say he rode on the coattails of greater men than himself, but in a way he kind of did, because the social justice didn't advance because of him. It got as far as it did because of Martin Luther King, and he didn't take it much further than that. So again, like I said, it's kind of a mix. It's kind of a mix what I feel about him. I mean, I appreciate everything he tried to do, but the fact that he really did nothing other than get his name out there, for me, is kind of a disappointment in him. Now, the fact that they wouldn't lower the flags at half staff, I mean, raise your hands if you're surprised. I mean, Felon 47, the pedophile in chief, alleged pedophile in chief, says Jesse Jackson and I were friends. Then why wouldn't you lower the flag to half staff for him, at least even a day? It didn't need to be a week, even a day. So don't tell me that this man don't have some animosity toward Black people. You can't convince me of that. And as far as the thing about them lowering it for Charlie Kirk, again, no shit. And as far as lying in state in the rotunda of the House, I'm not surprised, because he was never an elected official. Okay. So that didn't surprise me at all, and I didn't have that much of an issue behind it, to be perfect with it, to be honest with you.
Okay, then Pharaoh King, man, just the second part, because you already talked about his legacy. We talked about it last week. The second part about what I asked about Reverend Jesse Jackson.
You talking about with the lowering of the flag?
Yeah, and lying in state in the rotunda. Basically, you agree with what the Mad Professor said.
No, I do. But the thing that gets me is when what's the Speaker of the House name? What's the name?
What they call it? What they call him? MAGA Mike.
Yeah, Mike. He's the one. He's also one of the ones that made the decision. Now, the flag itself, I'm trying to remember the U.S. flag code. it wasn't even supposed to be lowered for him.
For Charlie Kirk, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't even supposed to be in consideration in the first place. So they violated the flag code of the United States by doing that. And that just goes to show you how ignorant they are
Disrespect
with the flag code of the United States. So that's just all personal. Kind of like when they put the Confederate statues up after the Civil War, just to let people know that this is how things are going to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wake up call for us down there, in the United States. But for Jackson, like I said, he didn't serve, like you say, neither one of them served elected officials. So therefore, the flag shouldn't even be an issue.
Right.
But it became one because they made it one. Just like them naming it. I think Florida is trying to do a Charlie Kirk Day. Idaho is getting rid of, even though Juneteenth is a federal holiday, they're voting to take it out of their calendar.
That's just one county. That's one county.
But the whole point of it, that should never.
Well, look at it like this. Phoenix, Arizona has a street now named after Charlie Kirk. Renamed the street for Charlie Kirk, rather.
Well, actually, it's a 78-mile freeway. That freeway is the freeway that my daughter and them live off of, the 202. And that goes through the black and brown communities.
Yeah.
It does. So once again, you could put the freeway up in North Arizona, North Phoenix, where all the white people are populated. But no, you sit there and you put it on the southern loop because you didn't want black and brown people to have access to your city. So that's why they did that shit.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm sorry, we're a little bit off kilter here, but the flag should never been an issue with Charlie Kirk, just like the United States should not have an issue with that fucking podcaster. So,
yeah, exactly. Tim Dog, your thoughts, man?
It's just showing how ignorant and how big disrespectful he is. He's saying that he's the president, he can do whatever the hell he wants. And he's telling his cabinet members the same thing, not knowing that everyone that ever served or gotten business with Donald Trump, felon 47, felony in chief, had fallen from grace. I mean, you would think that people would say, "Oh, we're going to do this together." No, it's going to fail because the man is delusional. He's thinking of a world order that's going to honor him. He's like a Spartacus, just off with their head. I don't give a fuck, kill him anyway. And this thing where he got rid of the contractor getting pissed off because they won't allow him to have AI just go out there and indiscriminately kill people without human intervention. Who does that?
Yeah,
I'm just saying
I got you, Tim Dog. And I guess Tim Dog must agree with Pharaoh King and Mad Professor because he didn't say shit about what I asked about Jesse Jackson. So
I'm sorry, man. No, I'm just saying disrespect, and it just spiraled down. I'm
hey, I forgot what the question was.
Me too.
I don't even know.
His lack of respect.
I got you.
And
I got you, man. I'm tracking with you, man. Conspiracy brother, I'm not gonna ask you anything because I know how you go. But what would you say the name of this show will be called?
This shit crazy.
Why is that shit funny to me?
Okay, this shit crazy. This shit crazy with in parentheses how to fuck up a country in less than 8 years.
Yeah. Why is that shit funny to me? You say that shit, man.
How about he said what?
Yeah. He said, "What? What's up, Cody, man? Damn, bro.
I was.
Yeah, Cody, he damn sure did.
I'm just saying, this motherfucker, boy. Ooh.
I tell you, babe, we got an entertaining show tonight, fellas, man, because it's all about beef. And this motherfucker always stay into some beef, but he might have bit off too much that he could chew.
When 50 Cent recently began dissing rapper T.I. and his wife Tiny Harris, he may not have thought that he would get the entire Harris family to respond. Earlier this month, while seemingly reacting to T.I. challenging him to a versus battle. 50 Cent would reignite his long-running beef with T.I. by posting an unflattering photo of his wife, Tiny Harris, in an attempt to shame the fellow rapper. Of course, many would question how would T.I. respond to the clear disrespect, and within a few days, they would get their answer as Harris would deliver multiple diss tracks aimed at 50 Cent. Now what has made things even more interesting is that T.I. and Tiny's sons would also team up to defend their mother's honor, which appears to have made Tiny open up a bit more about the current beef. The first of their sons' response would come from King Harris, who for some would cross the line by making fun of 50 Cent's late mother, Sabrina Jackson, who was killed in a fire when 50 was just 8 years old.
How y'all bitch ass niggas raised? I'm not raised like that. I don't go. I'm not going about my mama, nigga. So tell your dead ass mama, dig her ass up and post a picture that look better than my motherfucking mama, nigga. Y'all niggas don't know who the fuck y'all with, nigga. You better put that music up and nigga, shut the fuck up. All that other shit ain't gonna get on my mother. Your mama dead as nigga. Dig that bitch up. Post a picture of your motherfucking mama, nigga. She dead, nigga. Pay respect, nigga. Stop playing with my mama, nigga. Nigga not going. Nigga not going. Now what the fuck you gonna do about that? Nigga not going. Man, nigga posting my mama a motherfucking legend. Your mama a motherfucking J, nigga. Don't never think you can get on this motherfucking level and you can compete with us. We on a whole different ball game, nigga. We got a whole different type of level of respect around here, nigga. You a hoe ass nigga, nigga. I would say that shit to your face, nigga. Nigga, man.
Now, just as their father would release the latest diss challenging 50, King and his brother Damani would follow up with their own diss records. King, who has spent the week getting back at 50 Cent with a series of posts on his Instagram in relation for his mom being disrespected, would drop a freestyle called Say Less, where he continued to diss the Queen's rapper mom, in which he was even noticed wearing a picture of her on his shirt.
What I say, it's all about beef, and 50 stayed in some beef there, conspiracy brother. I'm gonna say this before we get. That's an ugly motherfucker. That motherfucker is ugly.
Is that his real teeth?
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. That's an ugly motherfucker, man. Okay, I just had to put that disclaimer out there.
I was gonna say it if you didn't say it.
Shit, god damn. But conspiracy brother, man. My question to you is: did 50 Cent bit off more than he could chew, or better yet, did he pick the wrong one to fuck with this time?
Man, you know 50 Cent be curating this beef for money. That's what he do. And T.I. got a new album he about to drop. They trying to do a versus. Got to build up the hype, man. What better than some good beef to build up the hype? Now I don't think the kids was part of the
equation.
Yeah, I think the kids, you know, they didn't jump in and took that shit off to new levels. But yeah, man, 50 Cent is about causing beef, because he even said that's what he do. He did that shit with the guy, wrote Timmy, because I made a video about it. Wrote Timmy.
Yeah, but Ro Timmy knew about it. Yeah, he said he started.
Who said him and T.I. didn't already agree to make this up and to build hype for their versus battle. And he got this album about to drop. It's perfect time. And sounds like to me, I'm just saying, I could be wrong.
No, I think you're right, conspiracy brother. But Mad Professor, you know, I guess when you do talk about somebody's mom, you know, brothers don't play about their goddamn mama. So do you agree the way that their sons came at 50 Cent, try to, you know, hey, you say something about my mama, I'm gonna go at your mom, or did he cross the lines in your opinion?
They going hard.
Look, I'm gonna fix something that Supervillain said. They're not trying to hype up a versus. 50 Cent said he was above doing one against T.I. He didn't want to do it. Mm-hmm. And then he said some slick shit on the side about it, saying that T.I. not a real rapper or whatever the hell he said. He said something, he said something out of pocket. But 50 Cent, and I told y'all this before. If you notice the people he go after all the damn time, it ain't never no white person. It's black men and especially black women.
Yeah.
All the goddamn time.
Yeah.
All the time. He don't never have no smoke for nobody white that do some shit to him. Like he made the Diddy thing that I said I'd never fucking watch, and I still haven't. Why he hasn't made the same thing? Why he hasn't made the same thing about Epstein and Harvey Weinstein? Why he hasn't done that? So 50 Cent is one of these people.
To do that.
I've never cared about 50 Cent's music to begin with until the end of The Hangover, when the wedding singer was Dead Lolly. his slow version of Lollipop. That was the best 50 Cent song I ever heard in my damn life. But other than that, like I said, 50 Cent, I'm not gonna say he messed with the wrong person. He just came at the wrong person the wrong way. Because like I said, T.I. can rap off the top of his head. 50 Cent can't. Now they was gonna be doing their catalog, of course, because I've heard T.I.'s diss track. That shit hot. I ain't even gonna lie.
Which one now?
I'm not
Which one? Because he done put out 4.
No, I'm talking about the first one T.I. did
first
last
one,
week.
okay. First one, he done put out 4. He done put out 4.
Shit was hot.
Yeah, boy.
So,
You talking about what, Bully?
Yeah. 50 Cent didn't mess with the wrong one this time. He just messed with the wrong one the wrong way.
And with that being said, Pharaoh, you know, like the spiritual brother said, it's supposed to probably be T.I., but once you get the mother involved, you know, hey, that's my mom, and those kids are of age right now. But you know, 50 always plotting some shit. So I won't be surprised if he comes back and says some more foul shit. But what are your thoughts on 50 Cent? Did he pick the wrong one? And now it seems as though that 50 Cent got jumped by the whole damn family. Y'all see, they even had the granny in there dancing in the video. Y'all saw it?
Bruh.
I'm telling you, that's how you know you got real beef, when the grandmother is beefing with you. What you got to say, Pharaoh?
The whole family affair. First off, you niggas are too old to be beefing. Y'all look 45 and 50 fucking years old. Let's sit y'all old decrepit ass down and shut the fuck up and make some money. Secondly, I didn't even know they were beefing. I just saw some clips on Facebook. I'm like,
give me your card. Give me your card.
Tim, that is not my life. I don't sit here and worry about other people's problems, Tim. I don't really give a fuck about their problems. You know, that's rich people shit. I'm a retiree. I'm gonna stay in my retired section. So I didn't know what was going on until like a couple days ago. I'm like, what the hell is going on with 50? He always doing some dumb shit. That's all I was thinking. But hey, it is what it is. That's what he does. And if he did, I do believe, T.I. is definitely the right person to fuck with in his case. So he can get mollywopped by the whole family, including grandma.
Your thoughts, man.
Yeah,
man. First of all, you know, his son look like Finding Nemo. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that child is.
Oh, you know, he look like them damn Island Boy bitches.
Oh damn!
Not the Island Boys. God damn!
Don't he look like them Island Boy bitches? He look. First of all, he looked like a really bad albino with some big ass teeth. But he looked like the damn Island Boy people. Kids,
no,
whatever
man,
they
man. Don't you talk about like that, man. I ain't got no big old teeth. My teeth small, man. What you talking
about? That boy got a lot of teeth. Man on the street, you got a lot of teeth. That nigga got a lot of teeth.
How the fuck I got you? How you gonna send a shot at me? How the fuck I got a goddamn straight?
He's saying you got teeth. Not teeth.
How the hell I got a straight?
Negro, please.
How the fuck I got a straight? We talking about that motherfucker.
Teeth.
How I get a straight shot? How I get hit? We talking about T.I. and Titus, and the man in the street got a shot.
God damn, bro.
Yeah, but on the real though, Fitty, he didn't fuck with the wrong one. Everybody, like I said, Fitty, he backed out of the versus match, and then he went trolling T.I. and Tiny and everything, and that's what set it off right there. And we all know how T.I. is. He's like, no, I ain't letting that shit ride. So he came out with what Bully and a couple of other stuff, but he hit it on the nail. He said, you only want to fuck with people that look like you, but you don't fuck with no white man. And then, you know, he said that. He called it.
Well, I told y'all that when the Diddy thing came out.
Yeah. And he said, you motherfucking ass, what he called him, a filet of fish sandwich with no tartar sauce. Dry.
I don't even know what it is. Damn,
no. Dry. He trying to say that motherfucker dry.
No, that's dry.
Weak bar though. But that's weak bar.
No, that's dry. But anyway, you just have to get it, hear all of it. But T.I., he tore him up.
And I'm glad you say that.
He tore him up.
I'm glad you say that, Tim Dawg. So, spiritual brother, you know, you heard what he said. He said that he ate him up. So should 50 Cent, does he need to respond with a diss record or stay quiet and keep doing what he's doing?
he's in a shit position either way. Because if you come out with a diss record and he ain't good, you fuck. And if you don't say nothing,
people gonna think you're weak.
Yeah, so he fucked.
Or just
I would like to
get his ghostwriter
to hear what 50 Cent has to say. I would like a response.
Yeah,
I would enjoy a good rap battle from two of the old school rappers back in the two of the hottest 90s rappers that there was.
Yeah,
early 2000s, I guess you could say.
So basically, you say either way, it's going to be a show, because if he does it, we're going to get a show. If he does, we're going to get another show. So we
it don't seem like the family's slowing down no time soon.
No,
they're
not.
They record.
Nah, they
about to have an album.
They're about to say they're about to have what the last name, Harris, right? Yeah, Harris.
Yeah.
About to have a Harris family reunion album. Pharaoh King Band. Do 50 Cent need to respond or just stay quiet, in your opinion?
You remember when he made fun of Nick Cannon when he tried to Nick Cannon tried to mess with Eminem?
Yeah.
This is one of the moments right here for him. You know what I mean? Like just don't say shit, because that's Eminem on that side, and you're Nick Cannon, and there's no response.
It's too late. He got to respond.
Yeah, he got to respond.
50
got bars. I get 50 got bars, but like I say,
but his shit ain't like.
I don't know, man.
No,
I'm gonna tell you,
he
might be you Uncle Murder.
Let's put it like this. It's like Ice Cube and NWA. You know what I mean?
Right. Of the two of them, I always thought that T.I. was the better rapper anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you now, 50 never got rich off
50
of
was
me. I ain't
bubblegum.
never buy none of his shit.
Right. That's exactly. I'm sorry. When I heard T.I.'s King,
he
that was
has
my shit right there.
records, but you cannot listen to an album of 50 Cent.
Correct.
Bullshit. Get Rich or Die Trying. You don't got the hit
That
skip.
shit was weak.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no, Matt Professor. Oh, welcome back, Matt Professor. Welcome back, Matt Professor. Welcome back, Matt Professor.
I wish you, Matt Professor. I wish you, Matt Professor.
There you go, Matt Professor. You get all the buttons.
That was trash. That was
Welcome back.
I'm right now.
Hey, put me on. Give me please too, because that shit was trash.
Y'all, like, both of y'all, like y'all got that mouth.
That shit was trash.
Hey, you know,
All
hey,
his music is just like his TV shows. It's about the same shit.
Right.
Yeah, all I got to say is, man, y'all motherfuckers.
Other than birthday in the club, that's about the only thing different was in the club. Everything else is the same shit with a different beat. It's like listening to Latin music.
I'm glad because, bro, when I heard Candy Shop and Lollipop, I'm like, well, which one is fucking this?
That's off the second album. That's off the second. Get Rich or Die Trying. Get Rich or Die Trying is a fucking classic. This. You can put any album up. You could take his whole catalog of T.I. up against Get Rich or Die Trying, and all of them will fail. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
Hey, wait, y'all. This is the man that says LeBron
is the GOAT. Yeah, I forgot. I was about to say that.
Like I said, that's my opinion, though. That's why everybody entitled to their own. And for me, T.I. is okay. I seen T.I. perform, but that Get Rich or Die Trying, T.I., nah. Paper Trail, yeah, it's a dope ass album, but there's a couple of skips in that bitch too. Hey, let's skip that.
On my Pandora, there's no 50 Cent radio station that I
don't have one. Okay. I don't have one album that man ever made.
Just like in my Pandora and my whatever, there's no goddamn T.I. because that'll skip. Right on by. I got to get Tim Dog in here because we got to find out, does 50 Cent need to respond or just stay quiet?
Well, I say kind of like both. Why don't you come out with a record of admission to defeat? You know, he say, I tried with T.I., he's no Puffy. He has bars that make me look silly. I mean, you know, come out with 50 Cent, but yet do something different. And people respect that too. They were like, oh, he was just playing or whatever. But and it'll probably help out T.I. too. Who knows? Just don't come back with another diss track, because next is gonna be the great aunt.
So yeah, because grandma, that shit took me out when I saw the grandma. That shit. I'm like, these motherfuckers at the goddamn dining room table, they got grandma with a shaking her head. Off beat, though. Grandma was off beat. I hate to tell y'all.
Yeah, we know that, Don.
50 gonna be off beat, too.
You don't want to put that comment up, Don. He's scared.
Oh, what comment? I didn't see. I didn't see. What Don say?
Exactly. Yeah, without question. T.I. is the much better lyricist. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, I hate to say that. Nah.
And like I said, I'm not a giant fan of T.I. because there's only a couple albums of his that I actually like. But dude, he put out bangers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this, man.
Even on the collabos.
I'm gonna say this. 50 Cent. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, man. T.I. want to go at 50. T.I. got more catalog, got more songs. So yeah, I would give you all that. But for me, his music, 50 Cent music is better to me. All right. But there was somebody that did want to battle T.I. But T.I. didn't want to battle that person though, which was Busta Rhymes. Because he said that, come on. Yeah, hold on. Let me finish. Say what I gotta say. Why he said he didn't want to battle Busta Rhymes before y'all jump all over me.
No, we're not jumping on you.
No. I'm trying to say Tim Dog. What I'm saying is he said he didn't want to battle Busta Rhymes because he considered Busta Rhymes to be a 90s rapper. And Busta Rhymes should go up against somebody from the 90s. He considered himself a 2000 rapper. You understand what I'm saying?
He's just saying that shit because Busta whooped that ass.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know.
That's why he said
that was weak, T.I.
That was weak.
That was weak. Come on now. Hey, that was a good way to go out though. Like
I mean, because that's just like T.I. saying, "Man, I wouldn't battle against Big Daddy Kane. He from the 80s."
Hold on. Now, who brought up the idea of T.I. and Busta Rhymes battling in the first place?
Well, they were just saying if you talk about music, T.I.
Who's
music.
they?
I'm talking about the people in general. I didn't talk about us. When they brought it up, they say that T.I.
Tim wants to
big with his
like, who are they? I mean, you say they.
Yeah, shit. If you know it's not us, it's they, motherfucker. Shit, motherfucker. Bad professor.
You ready to fight you, man, on the street?
I see that. Like, who's they? Like the fuck I know who they is. Shit. They the people.
Then don't say they. I read that. Some people say.
But they could be anybody.
You want specific time.
I tell you like this. They is
What's
Donald Trump
security number?
They're the one that brought it up. So let's point the finger at vote number 47. Matt Professor, you brought up the 80s. And this motherfucker, like I say, it's all about beef. Had something to say about the first hip-hop song that actually, I believe, went platinum. Or got played on the radio, that is.
Yo, you came out of the SoundCloud era that is it's historically important because we got so many incredible artists, but also there was so much crazy bullshit that kind of came out of that era as well.
But every era, so funny. I remember when I went to do my research on just like the music that came before me. It was a lot of bullshit that came out in the 90s.
That's fair.
A lot of bullshit that came out in the fucking 80s and early 2000s. But they act like only the 2016 and up.
I just think it was a little more. I think it was a little more. It was a little more elevated.
Sure,
the amounts of bullshit,
but not all of it.
No, you're right.
There's some stuff out there but it's so crazy. I remember in 2016, before I did my research, I didn't know this. If it was 2016 and I knew it was so much bullshit in the 90s, I'd be like, yo, y'all fucking tripping. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of weak ass shit going on out there. And just to be, matter of fact, actually, you know what's so crazy to me? I think about all the time. I always think about the first song in hip hop. I hope this don't frighten me. It probably will. And I always think about a hip, a hop, a hip.
Rapper's Delight.
Up and the boom. Take a bang. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be thinking like, damn, bro, y'all be really acting like we just got down. Like we got down, just couldn't. Like we was the only niggas saying some shit that didn't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was hipping and hopping in. And I'm like, come on, bro, that shit was weak as hell, bro. Like, niggas be acting like, no, bro, come on. Yeah, I do unshoe my brother to the store, and I went in the grocery store with that. Come on, bro. Y'all acting like that shit wasn't weak. That shit was dumb weak, bro. But niggas be acting like we was the only ones that made some crazy shit.
Pharaoh King, I see you got your mouth twisted. That was the beginning of hip hop. And this guy saying that 2016 hip hop, huh?
I think that's Lil Yachty or Lil Yachty, whatever the fuck his dumb ass name.
Lil Yachty. Yeah, and that's my question.
Name Lil
Here's my question, Pharaoh. Here's my first. So, what are your thoughts on what Lil Yachty said on hip hop in the beginning?
There's no thoughts. That nigga don't know his history. So go sit your little fake ass yacht ass down somewhere and learn something before you start talking. You don't even know the words to it. That means you ain't even a true hip hop fan. Don't even know how it started or why it started or why he even got you a door to even get in to make your weak ass music. So shut the fuck up.
Correct.
Yeah, but that being said, Conspiracy Brother, if you look at it, the first hip hop song that actually got played on the radio, it was hip hop song before that, but the one that got national attention was Rapper's Delight. Because before Rapper's Delight, all the hip hop song basically was on Ask and Reaction. I think that's what they call it. Throw your hands in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like my man Busy B. Like Busy B. Yeah, Busy B.
On shit like what's that music they listen to in Washington?
Go
yeah.
Music. Yeah, it's like I asked a question, I want to answer back, that type of thing. But for him to say that about Rapper's Delight, the first commercial song that actually got played on the radio, the first commercial song that got you to put money in your pocket, it's kind of bullshit if you ask me. Your thoughts on Conspiracy Brother?
I can agree with him I wouldn't say it was trash. It was the first of its time. So in that regard, that was the style back then. That was the style back then. So hip hop has evolved a long way from people using that style of lyricism. So I can agree this shit was weak, but at the time it was a hot song. It wasn't
weak. At the time, it wasn't weak.
Yeah, right. At the time when it came out, that's why it was what it was, because it was a hot song. But I can agree with him where you say the lyrics are kind of weak, and I've heard lyrics like that through over the generations of music. It's not like you said, it's not like there's only been one generation where it had shit rappers. It's been throughout the history of rap where you had people who had weak lyrics. So I can agree with him what he's trying to convey about the song not being very strong lyrically compared to how lyricists have evolved over the years.
Yeah, and Matt Professor, I hear what Conspiracy Brother is saying, because rap has evolved, because they was rapping that kind of style until Rakim came along, and Rakim just changed the game. Well, I mean, Tila Rock, basically. When Tila Rock made X Yours, that style of rap started what we came into right now. Yeah, lyricists. You know what I'm saying?
But Big Daddy Kane perfected it.
But just like Conspiracy Brother said, though, the style changes. Back then, that shit was hot. And then it wasn't really a hip hop record. It was something that they rapped over a disco beat. Yeah, disco beat. That was a disco beat that they rapped over. So what are your thoughts on what he said about?
Well, I mean, I'm agreeing with Conspiracy Brother, because that was my thought on it too. That was the way it was. But the thing of it is, Lil Yachty ain't the one to fucking say it. I'm sorry, he's just not the one to say it. You can't understand a word this ignorant motherfucker says at all. And I've heard like
none of his songs. I don't even never heard one of his songs.
That stupid shit. That's him.
Mumble rap.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the ones that started the mumble rap bullshit. So at least with Rapper's Delight, you can hear what they're saying. You may not like what they're saying. You may think it's juvenile, infantile, and whatever else you want to add to it. But you can at least understand what they're saying. With this son of a bitch, you don't know a word of what he's saying. And another thing is, hip hop started to dance. That's why hip hop came to the forefront for people to dance to. You can't dance to some of this new shit, and none of his shit you could dance to at all. Yeah. So again, the message, I understand the message, and in a lot of ways I agree with it. Yes, some of it was very juvenile, but these brothers were talking about what was going on in their hood, not the shit they was wishing, like some of these bastards talking about. Oh, I got this. No, nigga, you don't. You got dirty ass underwear with holes in it. Shut your ass up. They were rapping about what was going on, not what they wanted to see.
Yeah, and like I say though, back then when Rapper's Delight came out, I thought it was the greatest song ever, because it had that rhythm too.
I didn't care for it. I ain't gonna lie.
But I'm just saying, for me, I think I'm a little older than you. So you can,
you are a bit.
Yeah, a bit. So for me, that was like shit, man. And then of course, I like to get my boogie on too. So I grew up in the disco era.
Get my boogie on.
This nigga said boogie. You caught that shit too, huh? when you said boogie, I'm like, oh shit.
Man, fuck y'all niggas.
Negro, please.
Take me off, man. Y'all took me out my thought. What you think about what Lil Yachty said?
I ain't getting no boogie on, but Lil Yachty sound a little hottie. and you've noticed that he was the only one talking about it. Everyone else was like,
no, they was talking to no, they was co-signing.
I mean, on that clip, I didn't see anyone.
Oh yeah, they was co-signing.
But
go ahead, Tim. I didn't cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. But it just goes to show the ignorance in what he was saying and him trying to, be funny at a moment that's not so funny. Because if anything shows you that in history, everything eventually evolves. Do you think you were wearing the same clothes 100 years ago? Do you think you was driving the same car 50 years ago? No, motherfucker, things evolve. So when things get better, people improve on it. Don't you think, you dumbass? Now, if you did your fucking history, you'll see that most people consider Rapper's Delight as not just the pioneer of rap music, but the pioneer of hip hop. So, you can't have one thing and start with one thing and not eventually get to what we have now without progression.
Yeah, and Pharaoh, I heard
you go back to school.
Pharaoh, I heard you when Conspiracy Brother was talking. He's like, Pharaoh. Pharaoh. I know why you saying because listen to this shit. Lil Yachty freestyle.
Did y'all hear Yachty do freestyle? Let's do it, bro.
15 with some moving like a southern cracker. Folks around my name like I'm the one going against the pastor. I get you on some clicks, but what's the deal? What is you after? Cut super dark just like my last name, Caster. I ain't never lied, I spoke the truth, let you on absent. I can tell you're faking all the way down from your accent. Drugs kill the kids, I'm too convinced it was an accident. Cause any nigga with a liquor sense on how to try this shit.
Ain't no way. Yeah, that's not no concrete. That's quicksand. Because I feel like I'm sinking lower and lower. What? Listening to him. Like, God, man.
Yeah.
Like, you can't make the statements you make about hip hop and then come with that.
That is wild to me.
Like, what are you trying to prove? That you if you make the statement that there was a bunch of garbage rappers in the 90s and Rappers Delight was garbage, are you just rapping like that to prove? See, I'm garbage too.
Yeah.
1,000. 1,000 fucking percent.
But that don't change the point that he made. That just goes to clarify that trash.
You talking about?
You have to take.
You must be hottie too.
Say shit. Because I told y'all that boy was trash. Now, if somebody had said it, you could take it.
You gotta be good to call something trash, man. Trash understands trash.
Eminem or somebody said it, you could take it for face value, or even LL Cool J. But that nigga said it, nah.
No, I feel like I'm going there quicksand. I gotta take it further.
You won't
got a great freestylers.
You won't hear LL Cool J call that music trash. You won't hear Nas call that music.
No, but what I'm saying is, if they did, you could kind of understand it.
Yeah,
but you're not gonna say that because, like anything else, our car was trash back in the day. Now we have what we have today. An airplane was trash back in the day. The way people sing, the way music was produced. Everything was trash back then. So we can always say the stuff back then was trash because we wasn't there to start it or pioneer it.
That's the point that I was making with what he's saying is that it evolved.
So at that time, how are you going to now that you have just like anybody else, now that people that went through the civil rights, so we have the freedom we have today that they're trying to get back to. We're gonna call that era. If I was back then, I would have fucked somebody up. But you can't say that because we didn't live in that era. So
you'll get.
Here's my thing, and I know I don't want to offend nobody, and I hope a Conspiracy Brother don't get offended by this. But my grandmother had dementia and could rhyme better than fucking Lil Yachty. I'm sorry, just could have.
And
just could have.
That shit was trash, man.
If you would have heard my grandmother talking sometimes, you'd been like,
"What I put him? Oh, then again,
no, Tim, nothing like that, Tim, nothing like that." But what I'm saying is, she would always come up with some of these pearls and shit, And this dude, I'm sorry, Lil Yachty, you trash, bro. Yeah, you might have a little bit more money than me, probably very little, because your rhymes are garbage. But dude, you don't get that. You don't have this dude has no right to say some shit like what he said. I'm sorry, he just don't. I understand his sentiment behind it. I do, because like I said, Rappers Delight has never been one of my favorite one of my favorites. I mean, I think the first rap song I heard wouldn't really be considered rap by today's standard, and that was
Planet Rock.
Yeah, Planet Rock. That was one of my first favorites until I heard Public Enemy and EPMD and fucking Boogie Down Production. Then they all became my standard.
Yeah.
So Lil Yachty, bro, you
and
need to
just off
shut
of that
your ass
sentence, Public Enemy can make that song look like trash in comparison to the what they were saying. I'm just saying, and
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying now. Yeah.
It's just different. But like I said, that song got what he does started.
But conspiracy brother, can I ask you this? Conspiracy brother, can I ask you this? Conspiracy brother, can I ask you this?
You don't shit on the on the
art that getting you paid.
That got you paid. Yeah, you don't shit on the people that got you.
I don't think he was shitting on it. I just think he was making the point that.
But conspiracy brother, can I ask you this though? Conspiracy brother.
Yeah.
Rapper Delight came out, I believe, in 78, 79.
Yeah.
But y'all say that freestyle in 2026. Which one you rather listen to? Rapper's Delight?
Yes, definitely Rapper's Delight. But that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
I'm not arguing that Lil Yachty's a good rapper. I'm not arguing that point. I understand his point with lyricism that song could be considered basic to compare to other
to now. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think we all say the same thing. But Tim Dog, I'm gonna let you close it out, man, because the fact of the matter is, I think we all saying the same thing. You know, whatever job that you ever did, the old way of doing like the job that I do right now. You know, we used to hand wax stuff. I mean, fast hand wax. They don't even do that no more. So that style is played out. So if you talk to a dental lab tech now and say, hey, can you do this? No, we use computers now. You ancient. That style is played out. Why would you want to do it that way when you can just go on the computer and push a damn button?
But who's more skilled though?
No, I got that, but I'm just saying though, but you still don't shit on the past because sometimes you may have to go back to it, which Lil Yachty did with that freestyle, Tim Dog. He went back to 1978 because that motherfucker say something about I went to see the pastor, then I had the caster. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Yeah, pastor is trash. Tim Dog.
He rhyming.
That freestyle.
He sounded like he had autism on that.
Oh damn!
Hey man, don't you dare!
I'm
autism, man.
Yeah, don't you disrespect autism like that, man.
Hey, no. I have a nephew who's autistic. And
don't go back on it. You fucked up.
No,
we're talking about what Jaquan said, bro.
Cuz never let me down. You always on time. He is always on time.
Nah, man, Farrah called you out last week. Farrah called you out and said, let's get in the boxing ring because you didn't even respond. Nah, you don't lost
the
Damn.
I'm telling you, Ryan got some long gorilla ass on. That nigga touch the ground in the sky.
You to get into the boxing ring. Let's go. All right. Matter of fact, I'll make your damn mountain for you.
He's just gonna throw you like 50 cents. That's all he gonna do.
That's it. But think about it.
Keep trolling, cuz I'm here for it.
Fight gated.
Up.
Oh yeah, you fighting gators. Let them know, boy. We fighting gators down there. Go ahead, Tim Dog, about your boy Lil Yachty.
No, but let me ask you a question. How do you?
I got them shits in my backyard, nigga.
No, that's the name of my high school, man. Fighting gators.
I got real gators, nigga. All right. You up there with the fake gator? I got the real gator. So which one are you worried about?
Damn. Go ahead, Tim Dog. What you have to say, man?
No, but with all music. You know, you set a certain precedence and you evolve from there, especially if that precedence is something that everyone is clicking on. I don't see an involvement with this mumble rap other than, you know, making it understandable. Then it's not called mumble rap anymore.
Yeah.
It's called rap. and to me, this young man just failed to realize the historic nature of what he's trying to do. All he's looking at is the monetary reason behind it, not the historic and what really makes the person who they are who's rapping. I mean, you can rap about anything and have your own style, but when you go in for the wrong pretenses, that means you're not gonna succeed.
Yeah, yeah, and like we all agree, man. This guy, you know, you can say what you want to say, but sometimes it's best to just keep your mouth shut, especially if you're getting paid on the thing that you're disparaging. And for that, I don't agree. Ladies and gentlemen, great show like we always have, man. But before we go, oh man, fellas, our after show ashed out. That's everybody gets a chance to talk about what they want to talk about. My man is back. And he's talking about his little penis again.
And I saw you've said that you have the smallest penis in the world. Do you still believe that? And what makes you say that?
Basically, just like the research that I've done online. I mean, I welcome anybody to come out there and beat me.
Do you plan to enter in Guinness Book of World Records or anything like that?
I think I looked into it, and I'm not really sure if they give out records for that sort of thing.
Maybe you could be the first.
But I would.
And I saw ever since you've spoken out publicly, you know, of course, there's jokes, but some of the jokes are like, you know, saying that maybe you should join OnlyFans because there is an interest about what exactly that looks like. Is OnlyFans something that you're considering?
No.
What's the reason that you wouldn't get on it?
I don't really think that there's a high market, and I wouldn't want to put myself out there like that and make $27.99.
You've said that you have a 0.38 inch penis. Just from your hand, can you kind of demonstrate like how big or how small that would be?
It's probably like the size of my fingernail.
And is that fully erect or is that flaccid?
That's erect. Like when it's flaccid, it's smaller than that.
Hold your thoughts, girl. Let's talk about that on the after show ashed out. I just want to get y'all started. So hold your thoughts because we want the people to. Oh my God! I want the people to come back.
Didn't we ask that question though the last time?
I know, man, but now
I did.
You know, put it up, man.
I said, was it hard or was it?
Yeah. So hey, I want us to rediscuss it, man, because he brought it back up, man. But before we go,
he didn't. It was very difficult for him to do that.
He can't bring up shit. That's what I'm about to say. He can't bring up a damn thing. Nothing.
Y'all came back at the right time, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Mad Professor came back at the right time because he's always got something mad to talk about. So, Mad Professor, tell him why you're mad, my brother. What you got for this week, Mad Professor?
Well, the thing I've been upset about the last couple of days is the arrest of Don Lemon because of the protest that happened at that church in Minnesota.
Yeah.
And along with a couple other black journalists, of course. Now, you have this dipshit Pam Bondi, who is the attorney general, now bringing up charges on 30 more people because of the protest at this church. Here's the fucking hilarious thing about all of this. One of the lady who started the Latinos for Trump in Florida did the same thing at another church. Did you hear anything about them being indicted? Anything? Of course you didn't, because they were doing something that Maggot approves of. They was going after a church where gay people go, and they had a problem with that. It's funny how Christianity is supposed to accept everybody. I mean, not necessarily supposed to accept everybody, because that's not what I meant to say. They're not supposed to just accept everybody, but anyone who's willing to call themselves Christian and willing to show contrition and act in a Christian way, you're supposed to have a way. You're supposed to respond to these people a certain way. You have these fascist fucktards in the White House now who want to go after black people. And again, it's just the black people that they're going after. They're going after Don Lemon. And I wish I could remember the two ladies' name that was arrested the first day because of the protests in Minnesota in a church when Maggot protests everywhere. You have what's the name of that church that always have signs out and go to churches where someone might be gay, when they start saying gay people are going to hell, gay people are the spawn of Satan, blah blah this, blah blah that. Nobody's ever been arrested before until fucking now, because again, Felon 47, the alleged pedophile and chief, I said it right this time. Their bigotry has no bounds, and that's all this shit is about. I'm waiting for maggots to tell me, how did Barack Obama divide the country other than him getting elected? How is Felon 47 trying to bring the shit back together? Because it's funny, it's everybody's responsibility to bring the country together except for him. How is it going against these people and indicting these people for protesting a person who's supposed to be a pastor at the church, who is a fucking commander of ICE in Minnesota, who is an ICE agent? This person, how is this person supposed to be teaching Christian love when all they have is hate in their damn heart? Exactly. So I'm waiting for these people to answer these questions. They can never answer the question. They can never answer these questions. How, if Felon 47, the alleged pedophile in chief, is not racist, why is it everything he does against black people is the most extreme shit? He ain't done shit to help a nigga yet. And these niggas that went to go see him at his chicken and biscuit ass collection last week for Black History Month, y'all can miss me with the bullshit, because he had y'all behind a fucking rope 10, 15 feet away from his ass. When the white people was in the White House the other day, he shook all their fucking hands. So again, please tell me, where is he not a racist? Please tell me where anybody in this fucking administration is not racist.
I'll give you another one.
Her name is Georgia Fort, by the way.
Thank you, Georgia Fort. Thank you.
I'll give you another one. At the State of Union address, when my man was holding up "We Are Not Apes," and my man Mullen was trying to snatch it, but you didn't say shit, about the post. So, what are we talking about?
Yeah, right. Better than that. My man was trying to shake his hand so bad, Tim Scott, he walked right past his head.
Right, exactly. Who is this nigga trying to touch me? I mean, bro.
I'm just saying.
Tim Scott, Tim. You
know what? Even after he just got sidelined. I mean, sidelined by Trump on that being in his on his cabinet or whatever. You still think, after, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you thinking?
Well,
he doesn't want you there.
2 weeks ago, when Felon 47 did put out that video or re-up that video with the Obamas as apes, and you have Gums McGee, Tim Scott sitting up there saying this might be the most racist thing I've ever seen from this White House. No shit, Sherweed. No shit.
I mean, he saw some
racism,
other racist shit, and that's the point behind. That's why I brought that up. That means you've seen other racist shit and you fucking accepted it, Tim. Tim Scott. You accepted it. So I don't want to hear no bullshit.
Trust me. No, fuck you, bitch. You know what the fuck he was saying.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The Mad Professor came back with a vengeance. He's been going for a while, but he always got something mad.
Give the flag.
Before we close it out, we always like to give you something to think about, something funny, or better yet, where Tim Dog get that from. Tim Dog, before I play your music, Mad Professor, you would have been proud of Pharaoh King Wednesday night. You've been proud of Pharaoh King Wednesday night. Pharaoh King pull a Tim Dog before Tim Dog said his closing statement. And all you gonna see is Tim Dog faces like your face right now, like. Now I know how Mad Professor feel following me.
Hey, Mad Professor. So you know how you always do the little retarded ass jokes, right?
Yes, sir.
So my joke was, what do you call it when you shock a inmate? Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
Was lost.
Yeah, he was like, now I know how Mad Professor feel following me.
Hey, I was like, bitch.
I couldn't say nothing. I was like, now I know how you feel.
That's just like a bath bomb.
There it is. But ladies and gentlemen, before we go, we always like to give you something to think about, something funny, or better yet, where the fuck Tim Dog get that from? Tim Dog, what you got for us this week, my brother?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to bring it up right now. What the heck? Oh man, I was so busy laughing and joking around. I ain't bring my stuff up.
And you're frozen.
Then you're frozen.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, that's a horrible way to look.
That motherfucker stuck.
Now you made me close my damn window.
Maybe that's why you was froze. Now you frozen again.
Oh, goddamn.
Okay.
Nothing but teeth.
Yeah.
Chip Dog, you froze, man. Go ahead and talk. Keep talking.
Okay.
You froze.
Now, at
Well,
the
we
end,
did.
this is Black History Month. As y'all know, I've been doing a lot of
No, you froze, but now you've moved.
a lot of Black History people and things that that you may not. What the hell?
I feel like
Okay,
you know
there
what
we
I
go.
want to say. I feel like saying, "Go ahead, spit it out." Remember when my man was talking? Hell yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I don't know if that'll come up. Hey, I tried to share something with you, but it ain't come up. But
Yeah, I think that's why you keep freezing because you're trying to do something on your computer.
Hey, forget it. Anyway, I'm
Go ahead.
gonna
What you got
do
to
this.
say?
I got 6. Since today is the last day, I'm gonna be doing my a little known Black History Month facts. I'm gonna tell you about a couple. Man, fuck you, kiss my ass, and you dumb educated motherfucker. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you real quick about some people that you may not have even heard of, such as George Crumb. George Crumb, 1824 to 1914. He was the unintentional creator of the potato chip in the summer of 1953.
Yeah.
And in response to a customer who wanted some potato, but he wanted something that's light and crispy, then he just sliced something real thin, threw it in some grease.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, my man Frederick McKinley Jones, 1893 to 1961. Frederick Jones was the inventor of refrigeration.
The trucks.
There you go. Trucks, trains, ships, and planes, which help serve a lot of food and for people that needed it, especially you don't want to get sick and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Alexander Miles, 1838 to 1918. He was the inventor of the elevator, the modern day elevator, because before elevators used to use manual labor, pulleys, pulling it up and down. Yeah, pulley. But in 1887, he attained a patent for the invention of flexible belts attached to the elevator cage, allowing the doors to function automatically. He was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame in 2007. All right. Now I have another one here. Where the hell is she? I'm sorry. My apologies. Her name is Rebecca. Okay, Rebecca Crumpler. Rebecca Crumpler, believe it or not, was the very first Black woman to receive an MD in the United States, and in 1864. She was born in Delaware. And she was born in 1831 and died in 1895. She was born of 2 parents who were not slaves, and born in Delaware, raised in Pennsylvania by her aunt, who was a nurse and got the interest of helping people. And she became the very first Black nurse first Black person to ever earn a medical degree in the United States. Now we have.
You got the whole book.
No, I got one more.
Okay, all right. I got you, my brother.
Maria Von Braun.
Okay.
1922 to 1999. Now, she was the inventor of the security system that you see now. That's
nowadays, yeah.
She invented the camera, the comm systems, and all that, so that people can feel more secure in their house. And last but not least,
I thought you said she was last.
Hey, you got one more. Go ahead. You got one more. Go ahead. Get it out, man. Last but not least, what you got?
Marie Beatrice Davidson Kenner, 1912 to 2006. She did. She was the inventor of the maxi pad.
The what now? Yeah, the maxi pad.
The sanitary napkin.
Yeah, sanitary
1957.
Yeah.
I think we needed that one.
Yeah. Tim Dog, I like that. I got one for you. Dr. George Franklin Grant. You know what he invented?
No.
The golf tee. He invented the first golf tee because he used to put the golf on dirt and kick it off of dirt. So, and he was a dentist.
Lewis Howard Latimer.
You should have brought that up Wednesday.
And he was a dentist. No. See, Tim Dog, you don't want to be talking about other shit than sports on Wednesday when I give you a chance to shine. You should bring it up.
I was just making a suggestion.
I got you, my brother.
Tim, you do remember? Did you do something about Miss Dr. Lewis Latimer or not Dr. Lewis Howard Latimer rather?
Lattimore. That sounds familiar.
Not Latimer. Latimer.
That sounds familiar. Was he?
What is it, Matt Professor?
He's the one that created the carbon filament that they used in incandescent light bulbs.
Make that light bulb. There you go.
Right.
There you go. I knew that sounded familiar.
And evaporative air conditioning.
Because they used to use paper. They used to use paper, and he invented the one with aluminum. So, and that's why Thomas Edison almost didn't credit him for helping him out with his light bulb.
Well, he never credited him, actually.
He never credited him, but there it is. But ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm glad Tim Dawg brought that up, man, before we close it out, because I saw something when this guy was doing this interview. He was asking a lot of our white brothers, what have black people invented? And none of them could come with anything. They couldn't say one thing. And they were looking at a goddamn stoplight. They couldn't, it was like nothing.
Nope.
It was like nothing. But there it is, ladies and
gentlemen. Stoplight, he invented the automatic timer for it.
Yeah.
No, he invented the three-code system for the red, the yellow.
But as I'm saying, he came up with the timing system for it.
Yeah.
Lonnie Johnson. Super Squirt.
Didn't I say the nigga had one more? Didn't I tell y'all he had one more?
He had one more. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Tim Dawg.
I got another one. Black people, hockey.
Yeah, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is, Tim Dawg. Professor, I'm not gonna let you go behind Tim Dawg today. What you got for the people before we go? And make sure you shout out your social media to the people.
See what I got for the people. Look, people, here it is. Don't be distracted by all the dumb shit that Felon 47, the alleged pedophile in chief, does. He just wants to have you be so angry, or not angry. He just want to have you so overwhelmed that you don't know what to do. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Vote, please. If you see everywhere there's only been one Republican that's won an open election, and it really wasn't really open. He was just trying to hold on to his seat. But there's only been one Republican in the last 5 months to win in office, to get themselves into office. Black people, especially Democrats, especially whatever, when we vote, they lose. Always remember that. That is why they're trying to take your right to vote away. That is why they're trying to say we're going to put ICE Gestapos near polling places to get you to be afraid to vote. Don't fall for the shit. Go vote anyway. Vote early. Vote early. I'm not going to say vote often. I was about to, but I'm about to say vote early. Just
I
go
heard you. You almost slipped out.
I almost let it slip out. I did. But we're not Republicans.
Like the lady that
we're not Republicans. We don't vote more than once.
There it is. Thank you for that, man.
Professor. And so please stop believing the bullshit about illegal immigrants voting. And Heritage Foundation themselves found in the last 20 years, guess how many there's illegal votes there have been by immigrants? No, it's 77. But there's been 1,400 illegal votes cast in the last 20 years. Nowhere, not nearly enough to change an official voting record. So please, people, don't believe the bullshit.
Yeah.
And the SAVE Act did fail this week.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Oh yeah, saw that.
Hey, before I come to you, Tim Dawg, what I was about to say, I think they got Elon Musk here in Georgia. Somebody did with him.
He did a whole bunch of illegal shit.
There's a bunch of illegal shit with the voting as well. Tim Dawg, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well.
I just want people to be aware that ICE, before you had the young man in Minnesota being killed, that was a young man by the name of Ruben Ray Martinez on spring break in Texas, was following the orders of crowd control police, and some ICE agents were part of an accident scene, told the young man to go somewhere, and then they fatally shot and killed him. The reason why ICE hasn't been implicated on it until just now, because this happened March of last year, is because the ICE agent wasn't represented as an ICE agent. So now the family is trying to get justice for their son, who was only 19 years old on spring break, just following the directions of the officers that were telling them where to go. And now you have Homeland Security just trying to brush it under the rug as a young man trying to kill, once again, you see the narrative, run over and kill another ICE agent. People need to wake up and realize that sometimes what people say isn't always what that means. And right now, I'm sure the president sees it, and that's why he continue on with his lies to try to keep brainwashing those who already know. Like Mad Professor said, get out and vote. If not vote for a Republican, vote for your heart. Vote for America. Vote for sanity, common sense. That's all I have to say. Father's Love 99 Instagram.
There it is, my brother.
47 gave us the best, gave us the blueprint and the slogan. If they get elected, we go to jail. Where's the lose?
Yeah. I'll come to you, Pharaoh King, for you to say what you got to say. It's funny how 2020 was a bunch of fraud, but 2024 no fraud. I don't get it.
But here's the thing. The Republican Party and Maggot Party was in power in 2020 and they lost. Yeah. So the Democrats, with more people in office, decided to say, fuck it, we ain't gonna cheat this time. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense. My main man, Pharaoh King, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well, my brother.
All right, hey, Pharaoh_71, IG, keep around Facebook. I want to quote something here from the late great Malcolm X. That's pretty much what is going on with today's environment. I mean, atmosphere. So, take heed to what Matt Professor and Tim Dog has said. So here it goes. Every powerful movement is dangerous while it lives, but once it ends, it is often rewritten to seem harmless. The message is softened, the struggle is sanitized, and the people are taught a version of history that no longer threatens power. That is what they're doing to us, man. So keep your head up there. And like
that's right.
There it is, my main man, Pharaoh King. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, super villain who had a bad headache last week because he ate some gluten. But now he's gluten-free.
Hot ass braids.
Or Carmelo Anthony braids that he got.
He had the bubble guts.
But man, conspiracy brother, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media as well so the people can follow you.
Soul Expression, somewhere, go follow me. It's Friday. Go enjoy yourself. Have some fun. And if you find yourself in a strip club, get a lap dance on me. For me. Please.
I'm about to say, you going to send him a cash out?
I'm about to say, bro, I'm about to go now. I'm about to say, tell me.
As you paying for it, it's coming from me. It's
no.
Okay, yeah. I'm about to say, I'm about to go to the strip club. I'll be like, his name is
Joy, let's get to the strip club.
Soul Expression. Hey, here's his cash app.
I got you. You go do that. You send my cash out. I got it. They're gonna be surprised with the tip I give them.
That's right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
You can send pictures through Cash App, can't
or DM on Instagram.
As for me, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have anything because my brothers already said everything that needs to be said. But you can always catch me at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube. Man, I'll be dropping video like hotcakes. Got a bunch of followers too, so make sure you follow me and comment as well. You also catch me at Creators Canvas Expression. I keep calling them out, but I haven't posted nothing new in a while, but I will this week. I'm going to make it my main focus to do that. But you also catch us every Wednesday night for the Better Than Sex Sports podcast. Goes down at 7 o'clock. All we do is talk about sports until we get to Tim Dog with his sometimes segment. Then we talk about birds, insects, the motherfucking serial killers and all that shit. But majority of the time we talk about sports, but you want to make sure you come back next Friday night at 8 o'clock to watch Two Cigars and a Blunt. Hey man, like you can see, we always talk about different topics. We don't always talk about politics, but we do But when we do it very well. We talk about other things. As you can see, my brothers are very, very knowledgeable. But now you want to stick around for our after show we call Ashed Out. That's when everybody gets the chance to talk about what they want to talk about. Usually we go straight, we all make a right turn. But like Tim Dawg famously said, when we make that goddamn left, we're gonna drive that bitch right off the goddamn cliff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
This is Pharaoh King.
Why don't orphans play baseball?
No,
they don't know what home is. Tim Dawg from Be More Careful.
You're out.
Oh no, you should say you left out.
Man, I'm so sick of this nigga. Mad professor in the booth.
Hey, Conspiracy Brother number 1, super villain. The universe's favorite.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all come back.
I got one thing I want to say. Clown of the day. I got to do a clown of the day before we leave. One clown. I want to bring out Bo French, who's a Texas Republican politician.
Yeah.
Who and a former Tarrant County GOP chairman who's running for the Texas Railroad Commission is facing backlash because he wants Native Americans deported.
To be
Fuck Bo French.
Yeah. That's got to be one of the dumbest motherfuckers ever. Yeah. Oh.
Here in Texas, but here in Texas, every Republican is endorsed.
Interesting.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all come back for the after show because, like I say, there's no set format. Everybody gets the chance to talk with it. Usually, like I say, though, once we get on one crazy topic, we usually just have fun off that. Now, if you're having a bad day or we want a good laugh, make sure you come back for the after show in about 10 minutes. And if you don't come back, like my man Conspiracy Brother, be safe out there. If you get a lap dance, go to Script Club. Hey, put up your goddamn Cash App so they can send you, or you can send them, or send us y'all Cash App so Conspiracy Brothers can see.
I'm gonna write it off on my business expense, man. Right
there it is. With that, ladies and gentlemen,
go down.
we are out.